We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
Well, well, well. So, after months and years of grandsizing and politicizing the Jeffrey Epstein files, the day has finally come where they finally revealed the Epstein files. And let me tell you, folks, it is one big, massive nothing burger. All the people involved, Pam Bondi, Kash, Patel, Bongino, and many other Maga influencers in the Trump administration who have pushed this conspiracy for years, that there was some big giant cabal, Democrats all over this list, Hollywood elites, the royal family, all this stuff. All this would be revealed. Well, they revealed it. Big nothing burger. And it's going to be real funny watching how these people in the Trump administration try to tiptoe around this after building up all these big expectations. One of which, Pam Bondi. Roll the clip.
As you said, the problem is that Pam Bondi went on television on Fox News and said that she had the Epstein file on her desk, and she implied that there was a client list. There's some confusion about that now. Her people are saying she didn't mean that there was a client list, but she set the table for the expectations that long had existed, that there were these hidden secrets buried in these files. And of course, Kash Patel and Bongino for years have been fueling them in podcasts and other right-wing circles. And as you can imagine, MAGA world is furious now. No less than Laura Loomer, who has nearly 2 million followers on X and who has been on Air Force One with Donald Trump, is posting today that Pam Bondi should resign, that she's a liar. And she said that Bongino in his heart must know that the Justice Department is lying. In fact, Bongino, as you said, he's on the inside now. He's seeing the files. He knows the truth, but they have to deal with these expectations that were set.
Pam Bondi has spent months of President Trump's term telling us every single day, every single press conference, that she has the physical client list on her desk. She has the physical camera surveillance footage showing Epstein getting offed, getting assassinated in his cell. That she has told us for months that she has the rest of the Epstein files on her desk ready to go, but just needs a little more time to hash out a few things. She has gone on Fox News, Joe Rogan, many other podcasts and news shows telling us how she has all this ready to go. And she comes out today with the big nothing burger. Don't believe me? Roll the clip.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
But it wasn't just Pam Bondi pushing all these conspiracies about the Epstein files. There's also Trump's FBI guy, Kash Patel, another guy who has gone on news shows, podcasts, Joe Rogan, talking about how he's gonna reveal all this stuff in due time. Let's roll and I have for you 2 clips for you. One's a before, and then I have an after one where he came out, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago or so. He kind of hinted that, well, he actually did hang himself. We haven't really found much, but I'll let you all be the judge. Roll the 2 clips.
What about the video from the island?
Oh, sorry. So you're talking about 2 different things.
Yes. Sorry.
So again, we're going to give you everything we can, and people have to remember, we're not going to re-victimize women. We're not going to put that shit back out there. It's not happening, because then he wins. Not doing it. You want to hate me for it? Fine. Again, logical play out. If there was a video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island and I'm in charge, don't you think you'd see it?
If you have access to it.
If I have it, period.
Right.
If I have it.
So,
where else would it be?
right, if you have it.
Right.
But you can't say that you have it
No, we're giving you everything we have.
so far.
Everything we have so far is
Have
the
you guys
universe.
gone over all the video that's available?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what takes so much damn time.
Right.
And
And is there video from the island?
not of what you want. The people out there have filled the void with can't wait to see X, Y, or Z.
Right, speculation.
You say that the FBI has Epstein's list. They're sitting on it. That doesn't seem like something you should do. You're protecting the world's foremost predator. That seems like an evil thing to do, regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list. Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list. There are.
The Epstein thing, you dealt with Maria, you said, as far as you know, he killed himself.
I'm telling you, he killed himself.
The other thing on the internet is the Epstein files. What's the answer to that?
The answer to that is the same as everything else. I'm not going to withhold information from the American public ever, but I'm also not going to rush to get it out there in a format in which they can't rely on it. So on the Epstein matter or any other matters, we are diligently working on that, and it takes time to go through years of investigations, years of political maneuvering, and years of cover-up to get the American people what they deserve. And that's what I'm going to give them on everything.
Yeah.
So the current Trump administration has made this claim that they are the most, quote unquote, most transparent administration in United States history. Yet I'm going to show you the footage here that they leaked from the prison cells, and you'll watch Karoline Leavitt completely throw that claim out the window. Breaking news. It seems there is a minute missing from the Jeffrey Epstein footage released by the DOJ. Minute 11:58:59 to 11:59:59 p.m. They released 10 hours of footage claiming it showed he killed himself, yet they completely edited out a full minute. Also breaking, the DOJ report on Epstein's suicide says the photo evidence in their report has been modified for security reasons. Gee, I wonder what they did. Even right here, from the footage they provide, you can see a full minute go missing. So the Trump administration made these claims that they were going to be very transparent with us. They were going to reveal the evidence, show us everything, and it turned out to be nothing but a big lie. Listen to Leavitt right here.
But they committed to an exhaustive investigation. That's what they did, and they provided the results of that. That's transparency.
So this administration is trying to claim transparency by first showing us a list that doesn't exist. Second, showing us footage, or I should say not very much footage, and the very footage that they do show, they have edited out large portions of it. So what are they trying to do here? What kind of distractions are they trying to make? And it seems very odd enough that this all, of course, happens right around the time that Trump and Elon Musk are having this little war with each other. Elon Musk threatening to come forward with very damning evidence that Donald Trump is on the Epstein list and that Donald Trump went to the island many times. So this could all just be a very big distraction that the Trump administration is creating right now to sow seeds of doubt that should Elon Musk come forward with all this evidence, they are going to deny it that Elon Musk knows anything about this. This administration has proven that it is very inept and it is very delusional and it is just a complete and utter clown show. I honestly don't know how they are gonna work their way out of this one. They've spent the past, 6 years or so building up this big truth bomb coming out, how the Epstein files would come out. It would have Bill Clinton on there, many other prominent Democrats. They would have so many prominent people within Hollywood, people in the LGBT community, lesbians, homosexuals, any kind of cross-dressers, drag queens. All this would come out and prove all this. Of course, claiming that there's not a single Republican in there, even though we have hundreds of photos that prove that Donald Trump was all over the Epstein files. One of Trump's former lawyers, Alan Dershowitz, another guy that has been proven to have connections with Jeffrey Epstein. And I guarantee you, and I wouldn't be surprised if over in the next coming weeks, they're going to come out with some new grand conspiracy, and they're going to try and claim that Jeffrey Epstein was just some made-up individual. He doesn't exist. He never existed. He was some sort of sleeper agent, if you will. There is no such thing as Epstein. All of this stuff was just a big distraction by the leftist media or whatever, even though they are the ones who have pushed this conspiracy for as long as they have. And I guarantee you, they are going to come up with some conspiracy that Jeffrey Epstein never existed. I mean, what else do they got left? But I'm sure this administration and the MAGA cultists, they'll come up with something, because they will believe anything that is spewed to them. So, leave a comment in the comment section. What do you think? What big conspiracy do you think MAGA movement's going to come up with to try and explain away that this was all just a big nothing burger and that they have been dragged along and made fools of? Because they can never admit they're wrong. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the section. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.